Hello everybody, it is Tia Sis and I am back with another video. Before I even get started, you guys, I know I need to drop my other therapy videos. I'm like 5 videos behind, but I actually have some recorded, but they're not in numerical order, so that's why I haven't dropped them yet. Like I don't see a point in dropping day 9 when I haven't dropped 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, you know. So yeah, that's kind of that ordeal. But I'm at the park right now, and I just kind of wanted to, I came out here to like walk and clear my mind. I was trying to make this video at home, but my dog was being annoying, so I just decided to go for a walk at the trails. But I made this same video yesterday, just in a different setting, same topic but different environment, but I just didn't like the kind of way it came out, so I just was like, yeah. So this is me basically remaking the video. So what I was talking about yesterday basically was I kind of want to just give you guys an update about how I've been feeling. I definitely have been feeling my feelings lately, and kind of experiencing them and just seeing the different emotions that come up for me. But you know, I don't really know, because I was thinking like this morning, right? I'm like, I feel like I've become disconnected from my feelings, because in my mind there has to be a reaction or consequence for the feeling, if that makes sense. Like, okay, if I feel anger, my next thing is like, okay, I feel anger, so what are we gonna do about it? You know, or if I feel sadness, it's like, okay, what am I gonna do about it? You know, I always kind of feel like after I feel something, when something happens, I feel how I feel, and then I'm like, well, like, what next, sort of thing, you know what I mean? Because in my mind, like, what are we talking about? If, okay, we just talking about our feelings, but it's like nothing's gonna come of it, you know, we just talking to talk. Like, that's just kind of how it feels. But you know, I guess I don't really know, like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, I guess how to operate in relationships with that type of thinking. I don't know if I just have to like shed that type of thinking because it doesn't serve the relationship, or if I keep it, or it's about balance. Oh my God, hold on. Okay, I am back. I got a call earlier, that you know, kind of kept me from obviously finishing the video. I also just got through walking. Lord, oh my gosh, this is the, sorry y'all, this is the lake. Oh my goodness, it's nice. But I want to go ahead and finish the video of what I was saying before I got that phone call. But yeah, like, I just kind of feel like I've just kind of been going through a rough patch concerning my feelings. I just, to make it kind of plain, I guess, or clear, I just kind of feel misunderstood. I don't feel like I'm receiving a lot of compassion, understanding, and like, I guess, I don't know the word to describe it, but I just kind of feel like people aren't seeing me or seeing what I need and like taking initiative to like, okay, let's kind of lighten the load off of her. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind sort of thing. That's just how I feel. And you know, I just was thinking yesterday, like, you know, I just kind of feel like I'm just tired of talking. I feel like I'm tired of talking to people about, you know, what I'm experiencing and what I'm feeling, only to not really either not be met with anything, or to kind of like, I gotta kind of argue or defend or explain, and then now it's taking away from kind of like what I need, and now I'm like arguing, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. And oftentimes, it's kind of hot right here, I'm gonna move. Oh Lord. Yeah. It's like I'm just kind of like tired of talking about like, this is what I need and stuff like that. It's like, I just kind of want people to be able to see what I need. And I thought about it yesterday, right? Because I was like, well, Tia, maybe that's kind of selfish of you to think like that, because, you know, unfortunately, in order to have relationships, you have to communicate, right? But I guess I'm just at a point right now where it's like, I understand needing to communicate. I guess I'm just tired of communicating my needs and wants, whether they're getting met or not. And in this phase, I don't really feel like they're being met. And I know this thing that I'm asking for exists because I have a group therapy that I go to, and they do that. When we're talking and stuff like that, I'm not in a group. Nobody actually in the group is saying, hey, this is what I need from the group. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I need compassion, or hey, I want some understanding. Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes we'll sit here and be like, hey, I just kind of want you guys' opinion. You know what I mean? We'll preface it like that or set the tone, but it's never like, I need understanding. You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's just given. And I'm kind of wondering, like, is it just freely given in this environment because we all came with issues and we're just kind of trying to help each other with these issues? Or are these just, did I just happen to look up on 5 genuine people who care enough about what I have to say to give me kind of what I need? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And it's like, we're all complete strangers. So it's like, why can't strangers understand what you need without you telling them what you need, and they give it to you, and they give it to you freely? It's not like, oh, I'm giving you some compassion, but make sure you give me some. Like, it's not a scorekeeping. It's just a genuine, I'm sorry if y'all hear that wind, it's just a genuine thing of just like, I feel like Tia right now needs, and it's not even verbal, like they're not saying this, you know what I mean? It's just genuine. Like, hey Tia, I understand what you're going through and I understand how you're feeling, and I was at that place too, you know what I'm saying, where I was doing this and I was doing that, blah blah blah, and I felt like no one was there, but I want you to know that I am here and I understand exactly what you're going through, and I realize you are doing the best you can, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not necessarily, I know what the example I'm giving, it would make it seem like, okay Tia, you just want validation, but it's way bigger than validation. It's just that safe place, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel, up until recently when I had an argument with my therapist, that's a whole nother thing that kind of was just like, what the F. But it's just like, I don't know, like, I don't know. I'm just not asking for these things, and it's just given, and I feel like safety and genuine people, or being genuine in a moment, is not something that can be taught. I don't feel like that's something I can teach people. I can't teach you how to be genuine. I can't teach you how to listen to me from your heart, or listen to people in general from your heart. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't teach that. And like I was saying, it almost kind of feels like, well, maybe the people in your personal life are not going through anything in their lives that is easily relatable to what you're going through, to be able to give you what you need, and that's the thing. Maybe that's the difference between the group with the strangers and my personal relationships with people. It's like, these people are clearly going through their own thing, so they understand what it's like to be in an environment where they don't feel safe. They safe to communicate how they feel. They understand what it's like to not be in an environment where I can't say what I want to say, because if I talk about how I feel, my significant other gonna have an attitude. Or if I do want to talk about how I feel that something someone is doing is affecting me, I got to worry about how they gonna take it. I got to worry about this. I got to worry about that. And it's like, and that's significant other or family or friends. We all are feeling it in all these various areas, but I just kind of feel like when we get together, it's just like, I feel like it's an unspoken mutual agreement that we're all in pain. So when we come together, let's not bring each other pain. Let's let this be a safe environment. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, because also I talk to these people offline, so it's not just like, well, Tia, you're in a group, so of course it's going to be this and it's going to be that. Because even in that, first of all, we talk offline, and the genuineness is still there, and the safety is still there. And 2, yes, we are being moderated, or there's a person there to facilitate, but that person has never been there to facilitate, like, hey, you're not being genuine.
You get what I'm saying? They're there to basically make sure people are talking about their feelings and making sure nobody is getting nuck if you buck. But that's just the thing I'm trying to explain to you guys. No one feels the need to get nuck if you buck in the group. Does that make sense? No one is feeling attacked, or we can give each other, I don't even want to say criticism, because it's so loving. At least that's how it feels to me. It's so loving and gentle and patient and kind that it doesn't even feel like criticism. But if I had to put a word on it and put a technicality on it, it is criticism. But it's like, hey, I'm telling you this with love, and you feel the love. You know what I mean? It's not like, hey, I'm coming from a loving place, but you're effed up. No, it's like, hey, I just really want to let you know that first, you're doing an awesome job, and I know you're doing the best you can. And I'm just wondering, have you ever thought about it like this? You know, could it be that maybe if you thought about it like this and this and this, you will be able to see this person like this? You know what I mean? Like somebody was like, hey, have you ever thought about the fact that, like, when it comes to your dad, you know, not to take away from your experience, you know what I mean? I understand, and I'm nowhere near defending him, but I just want to give you a possible context to think of this, another perspective to think about this, right? Could it be possible that maybe your dad didn't know how to raise you because of the environment? Like, y'all live in Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure if you was born in 94, your parents is older than you. You've said your mom was born in 76, and you said your dad was this. So, you know, obviously in that time frame, in the 70s and the 80s, it was not a lot of education, sex education in general. And then you put in the fact that you guys are in Oklahoma. You know, let's not sit here and act like Oklahoma is just, you know, with the modern activity. It's not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's not a whole lot to do. It's not a whole lot of sex education going on. And then you also have said that your dad's parents was older, and then this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's a lot of factors, you know what I mean, that play a part in the creation of your parents and why they think the way they think and why they act the way they act. So maybe humanizing them. And I was like, you know, that's funny that you said that, because I actually do feel like I humanize my parents. You know what I mean? I do realize, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Oh God, that was a bee. They didn't have the best. They didn't have the tools, basically, to give me maybe what I wanted and what I needed. You understand what I'm saying? And so I didn't mean to go all into a spiel like that, but it's like that type of stuff right there, where it's like, you know, could these factors be a factor, and are you willing to see it from that perspective? And like I said, the delivery of it was in such a way that it felt like nothing but love. You know what I mean? Nothing but care, nothing but just trying to help you. And I feel like we give that. I'm sorry, I don't know if my phone cut out, I got a call, and I feel like we give that to each other without asking. That's the key word. And so, you know, I don't know. I just kind of been thinking about that, and just thinking about how I just kind of really just do feel like my needs are just not being met. You know, I feel like I'm kind of stuck here in Cali. You know, I don't want to be here necessarily right now. You know, I do want to be amongst family, and it's not like a particular, of course I want to see my mom and my sister, but it's like, I just want to be around, like, I don't know, some smiling family members, like, and like, I want to be around some family members who want to be around me, who, you know, they're going to come see me. I don't got to drive over there to see you and sit in your house. It's like, nah, like, let's link up. Let's go to the park. Let's go here. Let's go to the gathering place. Let's have conversations. You know what I'm saying? Let's just talk. Let's just laugh. Let's just have a good time. Let's eat. You know what I mean? Play games. You know, I feel like I just want that. I don't need that, but I want that. And then just, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of difficult because you just, you know, you understand. It's difficult to honor your feelings and be understanding, because sometimes your feelings can contradict the understanding and the logic. Does that make sense? Like, I understand everybody got what they got going on. I understand that, you know, money for some people is not, including myself, you know what I mean? I'm not rich. I can't just fly here, fly there. I just can't just do what the heck I want to do, you know? So it's like, I understand that, like, people can't physically be here, or, you know, sometimes it ain't even about physically being here. You know, sometimes people just don't have the capacity, and it's just like, damn, you know, like, that sucks, because unfortunately, at a time where you don't have the capacity, it's kind of when I need you to have the capacity. But it's like, it didn't happen that way. So yeah, I don't know, I just kind of feel like, yeah, I just kind of want to really, and I think I might do it, I just kind of want to turn my phone off and like just vibe out and relax and journal and watch this show that I'm watching on Netflix, and just kind of just be in my own energy, because I kind of feel like I'm in my own damn energy anyway. So I feel like I might as well just do the last step, which is cutting off communication, and really be in my own energy and just kind of focus on me and like pray and stuff. You know, so and I do want to say before I get off this that I know some people will say like, well, God should be your end all be all and give you everything you need, and I do agree with that. But I also think that God gave us relationship for a reason, and I don't think life is meant to be done without relationship. So, you know, I'm gonna just leave it there. But I'm gonna go, because this video is getting hella long. But I love y'all. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm not gonna edit this, I'm gonna just upload it right away, and I will see y'all in the next one. I love y'all, and have a very safe and happy weekend, and I'll talk to y'all soon.